So if you guys remember, last episode of Pugliese Speed Shop, we made sure the motor was legit-ish, right? And then we asked a few questions. I opened it up to you guys. I wanted some comments, opinions, and you did not let me down. Do we keep the stock drivetrain? Do we beef it up? Where do we go with this whole build? Now, I think I figured it out, but we're not going to give it away just yet. You got to watch the episode. Hey guys, Chaz here from Pugliese Speed Shop, and we're back with another episode on the 64 Bel Air. Not a whole lot of changes since last time, except for replace a baseball bat with a piece of pipe there, or as we call around here, a breaker bar. That's about it. I don't want to say I've been lazy, but I kind of been lazy. Been a big week actually, guys. I'm gonna catch you up to speed a little bit. So last Friday, we were up in PA. Visiting family and whatnot, and we shot over to BW's and hung out with him and Kim. We did a live. Awesome, just amazing people. If you guys aren't subscribed to BW's Garage, get over there and do so. His 55 Chevy it's incredible. And I thought it was amazing when I saw it on TV, and then saw it in person, got to sit in it, forget about it. I'm telling you, go over there and check it out. And him and Kim are just awesome people. So, great time up there, guys. I saw a lot of you guys on the live. It was definitely a new experience for me, and hopefully I didn't look like too much of an idiot. You know what I mean? But back to over here. It's been busy. I ain't made it down to the shop, and here it is again. It's Friday morning, and you guys are expecting to see this episode here in a couple hours. I got to get it done so I can shoot it to the kid. You know the whole process. So this is what we're going to do. Last time we made sure the compression was legit, and it was. Everything was good to go. I don't know what happened when me and Kevin messed with it the first time. It just, I don't know, maybe continually exercising it, whatever. We're good to go. So the 6-cylinder lives on. The question I asked is, do we keep it? I had a ton of input, and guys, I appreciate it. And every comment was good, I'll tell you. A couple guys were keep the 6-cylinder. I'm on board with that. I love a 6-cylinder. I don't know, that's it, you know. Had a few, hey man, you got a 350 in the back, throw it in there. Got it. Makes sense. Budget build. I already got the motor. Bolts right up to the power glide. Maybe we could do that. But I like the period correct idea. The car is so original, you know. So what else was there? Put a period correct, 283 or 327. Tell you guys I like that idea. I do like that idea a lot. Surprisingly, there was only one recommendation for an LS swap, and that was BW. But Kevin did say when I talked to him about it that he was going to suggest it, but he knew I was going to say no, so he didn't even bother. So, all right, that makes sense. So, and then there's a lot of do whatever you want to do, and that's where I have a problem because I don't know what I want to do, right? Or do I? Or I don't. One of those things, guys. It's kind of, I never planned on picking the car up. So even though I've had it for a little bit, I still am working on where to go with the build. What we're going to do now, though, because we might as well throw it back together. And actually, we got something else coming up that we've been talking about. So we're going to do that. Make sure everything's legit, fix the coolant leak, and actually drive this thing out of here. That's the plan. We'll see if it works out or if it goes terribly awry. All right, so let's see what we're working with here. First off, let me give a big shout out to Kevin. Look at this, guys. Look at this thing you got. Super, I mean, this guy's always giving us gifts, you know? And here I am making him out to be a bad guy. This thing's awesome, Kevin. Love it. Super bright. I mean, look at that. It's just, it looks like a little bit of heaven just shining down on that little straight six beauty there. So, but there's a bad part of this though too. It also highlights the mess we got. So we got coolant kinda everywhere, and wow, that's a terrible paint job on there, huh? Guys, if you're trying to like make something look better, like sand it first. Like, what is this? So bad. So we painted over the grease, guys. Oh, that's classy. Do better. All right, enough of picking somebody else's stuff apart. Oh man, it's my stuff now. All right, never mind. So we'll throw the plugs back in here, and since there's nothing wrong with the coil that was originally in here, I'm gonna swap them back out. Because remember, these parts were actually for the truck. And since there was nothing wrong with all the OG stuff I got laying all over the counter here, we're gonna throw it back in. right, so as you can see, we got her all back together. Threw the plugs in, put the original coil back in because there was nothing wrong with it. Cleaned up some things here. We simplified this. We got rid of the plug and the hose going over and just it's a little tight in there, but gonna be just fine. We plugged off this block here and stuff because I don't even want to mess around back there right now. And not even sure what this is, but it fit in here real good. We put a zip tie on it for good measure, and we're gonna call that a plug. I didn't have any coolant, but luckily Kevin left us a gallon of water here, so we dumped that in there, and yeah, we really don't care if it's distilled water or not, do we? No, we don't. All right, guys. So I'm going to answer a couple questions before you even ask. All right, you ready? Here we go. Number one, did you just see me torque spark plugs into this motor? You absolutely did. Is it a high-performance motor or anything like that? Absolutely not. However, many moons ago, we had a car that I did not torque them in. I snugged them up and thought it was good. Went on deployment, all right? And Megan was driving it down like the 805 freeway in San Diego. Plug shot out, destroyed the head, cracked the battery, dented the hood. Awful. So, since then, I torque every one. And I like to make different mistakes. I don't want to make the same new and interesting mistakes is the goal. So there's that. But here's a real question. What are we doing? Well, I ordered a bunch of parts, all right? I ordered a complete brake system for this thing. I ordered left-hand floor pan, the brace that goes there, and the trunk pan. I ordered A-arms and the whole shooting match there, right? Tie rods, the whole front end kit. What else we order? Suspension, shocks, sway bars, all that kind of stuff. All the stuff that we know is just clapped out on this car, right? Because we want it to be safe and we want to drive it. So that's what I ordered. You know what? I'm not going to tell you the rest of it. This because I need you guys to come back, guys. You know, this is how it is. So instead of giving you the whole thing of what I'm doing, come on back and see what we're doing, because parts are going to start coming in. We're going to get work done. I'm sure you'll figure it out shortly afterwards. But what we're going to do for now is we'll fire this thing up, drive it out of here, and put it on the side because we got something else coming next week that we promised we'd get finished. So that's what we're going to do. We should move that truck too, huh? Probably, since this guy doesn't have any brakes. But until then, guys, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend, and as always, thanks for watching, guys. Maybe I should take all this stuff off the car that's not a fix. So, guy. Again. Let's see how this works. Breath of life here.